What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the first episode in our coverage of Masquerada, Songs and Shadows. So this is actually made by Masquerada Games, or I guess Productions anyways. And we played Valhalla recently, which was a game that was run by them. And so this game looked really, really interesting. If you hadn't seen it before, it's essentially a top-down, real-time, pause-based strategy RPG, which seems to have really high production values. I've been following it for probably a couple months now, just with the random press releases that they send out, and I finally got a hold of the pre-build of the game. And so anyways, I figured we'd check it out together. It's a very, very dead season right now when it comes to YouTube games, and there's not a whole lot of things that are grabbing me, but I've been excited about this one. So let's get a couple episodes in, shall we, with the unfortunate removal of Halcyon from the schedule, which was unplanned. I assure you that was entirely unplanned. It left me reeling. Let's play the prologue. We'll play some Masquerada.
We did it, Cyrus. We're in.
Save your relief, Amadea. We're not out of the flames yet.
Cyrus, we must keep moving. Bretha, secure the west wing.
Come. We must head to the Hall of Bearings. There are still some of us that are unarmed.
Okay, so I can move him around with W, A, S, and D, or I can right-click to move. I think I'll probably well, maybe I'll just run them around this way. It doesn't really matter to me. I like both. To the Hall of Bearings, where hopefully we will find many small spherical objects with which to lubricate and move machinery. Hooray! Well, lubricate's not the right word. I'm not an engineer. Shut up, I don't know. What does this do? We can go to the settings and do things. Oh, no, never mind. It's not pointing at the settings. It's telling me to go this way. Is there treasure over here? I bet there's treasure over here. Let's look for treasure chests. Although technically this is a standalone tutorial, so I can't guarantee that either. Can't go that way. Never mind. It's not going to let me. It's going to make me suffer through it. Our character looks pretty badass, though. We got like the Masquerade thing going on. Looking all mysterious. We've got the rapier, so we can just like Zorro people in half. He makes the sign of the Z. Right-click on an enemy to attack it. Your party members automatically acquire targeted enemies in range. The red will represent your health. Okay. 1 through 4 for skills. So what do we have? We have Ice Blade. An ice-imbued blade activates elemental tags. We've got Cold Stream, Wash, Rush Forward, and a trail of water. Enemies along the path take damage and turn slower. Fires an icy projectile that puts a water tag on affected enemies. Well, okay. And so we've also got Focus, which I guess is our ability to like parry and block and absorbs damage. Yellow arc around the character's feet is the shielded area. Oh, so everybody has like guarded areas and areas where they don't have a shield. So it's going to be a game about essentially rotating and making sure you're hitting people in their soft spots. Gotcha. Let's find out if this hurts my party members. I'm curious. Ooh, that activated reasonably quickly. Okay, I'm going to go after this guy. Oh, he's on me. Never mind. So he's actually going to parry most of my attacks right there. Can I command all of my guys right now, or can I only command a couple of them? Where's my other guy? There he is. So he's fighting that guy with a shield. I'm going to suggest you go after her instead. What is that big thing that's happening on the ground right there? I don't like that at all. Are there attacks of opportunity? I'm curious as to whether or not there are attacks of opportunity. Let's do an Ice Blast, I guess. Yeah, that looked good. And then Cold Stream Wash. I could technically rush through like everybody, and that would get me out of combat. And then if I could get outside somebody's circle. Oh, no, I'm still inside his. Okay. We'll just fight this guy then. What does that do? Attune. It gives me attack speed. What does it cost me 50 of? My blue meter? My mask charge? Oh, gotcha. Okay. Now that he's up and out of the way, we will start to continue fighting with these guys. I'll probably go Ice Blade on him just to see what happens. It said it put a water tag on him. I don't know if that actually worked. I may try it again here. Let me see if I got somebody with extra HP. Huh. Well, we dueled them to death, and we look good doing it. We're apparently like a musketeer. That guy right there, we should have recruited both of these guys to our team because they have pimp hats. I'm just saying, if you have a big-ass musketeer's hat with a feather inside of it, I want you on my team. We got to be well-dressed on my team. We can't be out here looking scraggly and shit. Like this girl right here. Like, what is she wearing right now? She got, like, weird fuzzy tassels coming off her shins and shit. This guy over here's got, like, one pant leg missing. Can't be having that. Everybody needs to be stylish. Otherwise, you ain't on the team anymore. We drop you. You go back to the draft, essentially. The White Spire. The Hall of Bearings. Maybe that's just a thing that it puts on my blade. It looks like he's got an enchantment on his sword. Maybe that's what the Ice Blade was or whatever.
No! Stop them!
Stop who? Oh, wow, there's a bunch of enemies here. Alright, so I'm gonna move around a little bit. See if maybe I can get in behind somebody. Let's see. Yes, I'm fine with tactical pause. Thank you. No, that's not what I wanted. I want you to be like right there and then be on him. I just want him to hurt. And so let's say that I go like so. Maybe I'll do like an ice blast on somebody. Yeah, ice blast got it done right there. I saw that shit. So let's jump back up in here. If there's no attacks of opportunity, this is going to be an amazingly freewheeling game. But it looks like mostly we just want to position inside dead zones and then just cut them to pieces that way. That does do a lot of damage. I'm still curious as to what my one skill does, though. Oh, there it was right there. Okay, so it didn't go off in the previous battle. In the heat of battle, party members might go down. Revive fallen party members during combat by right-clicking on them. Oh, okay, so he's on the ground right there. And then we just got to hang out. We got to pull him back up. We got to save his life. Hooray! I am the hero. He's got a cutlass, too. He's bringing a little bit of piracy to the group.
Damn it! They've tunneled too far in. We can chase them.
Forget it. There are more than enough Masquerades here. Both of you take all you can and bring them to the troops.
I will tell Invidius. He should be done with...
Liz?
What? Cyrus, I'm not going anywhere. Not before that bastard is killed. Neither am I.
Both of you listen. If we are to stand any chance at winning this, our men need these Masquerades.
So let Invidius take them.
And what if Portieri await him on the way back? Tell me you trust him, or anyone else, to defend against them.
Cyrus.
Honestly.
No.
Then go. And Amadea?
I can fight, Cyrus.
I know you can. Which is why you need to go with Lysandra and Invidius. They'll take care of you.
But...
No buts, Amadea. Now go, both of you.
I will be back with reinforcements. Don't you dare do anything foolish without me, Cyrus Gavar. Understand? Cyrus.
Yes. Now go.
Girl, look at my turtleneck. Can't nothing hurt me. Look at this majestic turtleneck.
You don't mean that, do you, sir?
Oh, I mean it. But understanding and complying are two different things, Nall.
She's not going to be happy with you, sir.
The number of times I've heard that.
Apparently, we're about to do something risky. We made a promise and we're already breaking it. She should check behind our backs. We have fingers crossed. Should have made us pinky swear. Oh, shit on me. That's a lot of enemies. Oh, you can draw a path, too. That's kind of nice. Okay, yeah, give me a path over to here. We'll start out by getting him so we can do tab to go through party members. What's he got going on? He's fighting from the front. He's got convergence. That gives them an earth tag. I don't really know precisely what that means. But... so it looks like it gives them that right there. You can also switch between party members and tactical pause. Yeah, I figured about as much. I'm going to keep him... oh, he's already down. Okay. So I'm going to go around to the backside then. He's got defense on both sides, though. Did you see that? Looks like they have an auto-attack criteria where they just attack anything else that's in the way. There we go. We'll get around behind him. Wow, we do damage. We drop these dudes. These be having a terrible day. There we go. Knife him and take him down. I guess I picked up a full party member again.
What now, sir?
We aim for the heart. Avestus will be trying to escape. We cannot let that happen, and we cannot afford to wait for Lysandra's return. He will be long gone by then. We must do it ourselves.
That sounds dangerous, sir.
Nall, we have broken into the heart of the White Spire. There are few lines of danger we have left to cross.
Well, sir, if this is how it has to be, then let us do it.
Thank you, Nall, and your men as well. Umber will remember this when they fashion the laws of freedom.
But not you, sir.
Come on. We have a man to kill.
Hooray! Off to do our killing business. And you see, when we fashion the laws, see what he's saying? Everybody has to be well dressed, and then our laws have to be fashionable as well. If they don't have fashion, then everything has to be lockstep and taken care of in my world. It's the White Spire upper hallway.
Cyrus, it doesn't have to end this way.
I am truly sorry.
Go, sir. We've got you covered.
I'm not controlling my character right now. He's just running his way over there. Now I'm back on my character. Did he go up the stairs or did he go that way? I think he must have gone up the... No, people want to fight me. Some abilities have elemental tags. When an elemental tag is consumed, additional effects are invoked. The elemental of the consumed tag determines the invoked effect. Coldstream Wash puts water tags on enemies, and then Ice Blade consumes the water tag. Oh, it activates it. Okay, I see what you mean. Alright, so we got the tag on you. We use Coldstream Wash to go through you. I don't think that actually ate up the tag, but applies a water tag. Get a water tag. There we go. Tag, you're it. And then we stab you and we consume it with my magical icy blade of life-taking. It looks kind of like he's holding it by the... Oh, man. Oh, no. I've been tagged. If I can get you both, though, that'll make my life easier. And then there's the big hit right there. Oh, and then we take him out. Man, we are taking life right now. We are taking lives. We are wrecking all their pimps' daddies. This is ugly.
What? Where is Avestus?
Safe. The corridors of the registry are twisted. You know that.
Just like its leader.
You don't mean that.
Yes, I do. And you know it. Just because you have that cape on your shoulder doesn't mean that you are blind to the injustices of this broken city.
Cyrus, please.
You know its insides are corrupt, its ways foul.
And even if I did, what then? We are but single entities, Cyrus. How much can one person hope to achieve?
Nothing by themselves, but with people who believe in them, who believe with them.
I'm sorry.
Lucia, please.
You have already cost the city too much. This must end.
That's a weird spelling of city. My school days might be behind me, but... Ooh, she went DBZ on your ass. She locked down the status.
I am so sorry, my friend. Have you any last words?
The city needs to change, Lucia.
Goodbye, Cyrus Gavar.
Ooh. Yep, she did him like Piccolo did Raditz, with a special beam cannon straight through the chest. Well, I suppose that's it. It starts with us dying. All good games do, though. Let's play a new game. We'll keep it on normal difficulty. Seemed like a pretty fun little title, though. I like what we got going on so far.
Ships, ships, ships. Nowhere else in a midnight build are there so many damn ships. Is it true, though? You say a moment you lay eyes on that city, a demon possesses you. It's where all magic comes from, they say. Hey.
They also say the pipe will kill you. Yet, here we are.
Yeah. The whole trip I tried not to, Cicero. But you made a promise. Going back here ain't gonna do you no good.
I made a promise to my parents, too. To feed them. Give them a better life. I need the money, Varl.
question is, are you willing to pay with your soul for it?
I suppose we'll find out.
Into the shadows we go. Breathe it in, Cicero. The smell of a bad decision.
Smells like runic spices to me. Ugh, and sewage.
You joke about it now.
Relax, Varl. I'll see you in a 5-day. I promise.
A promise. If you break it, I swear to 7 sisters that I'll come down to the pits myself to wrangle your skinny neck.
I'll see you when I see you, Captain. Pits or no.
Okay, so it looks like we got a couple of quests and things we're supposed to be looking at. We got Amber, which is the jewel of the Midnight Belt, acclaimed by all the nations for its wealth and exotic magic. This is the place that I've called home, the country that banished me in exile, and now that I've returned to find it a little changed. Still bustling and alive, but it still rests in shadow. Whether I am stepping back onto its wharfs facing open arms or hidden knives, only time will tell. And what else do we have? We just have that one thing unlocked. Okay. And it looks like that's our lore book right there. Do we have like a quest tab? It's not unlocked or anything, so I guess we'll figure it out. Can we talk to everybody? Everything seems to be voiced in this game, and I think that was one of the big selling points of it, is that they had spent a lot of money on like big voice actors. I'm sure you've heard a couple of them already. Some of those voices you tend to recognize.
Sir.
Sir,
Relax. You are the coach hands I was told to expect?
that's us. Elena Toth, sir.
Ricardo Toth, at your service.
The coach is nearby?
Just a minute this way, sir.
Cool. I like kind of the Venetian vibe that the game has. That's not a setting that you get to visit very often in video games. Like, it doesn't happen, like, at all. And so, I like it whenever it comes up. Let's see. We've got people that have many utility pouches on their belts. That's the hallmark of a Renaissance society. How many pouches do you have on your belt? You gotta carry extra stuff with you, and a wallet is just not flashy enough. A man is judged by the size of his pauldrons and the status of his utility belt. That's all that matters in this life. Remember, oh yeah, and his pimpin' ass hat too. Man, this is Coach hiding at. These people are deep. Like, out here. What happened to my codex? We got members of the registry and we got others. So, Varl and Emerita. Few can understand the relationship between a captain and his ship. It is a love of a sort found in few other places. Perhaps the closest relationships I could think of to parallel would be those between a tinker and his tools or a blacksmith and the smithy. But no, looking at Varl and his ship, you'd realize that wouldn't quite do. I'll let you read the rest of it right there if you wanted to pause it and make it happen. And then, what does this one say? Oof, the Toth twins. Good lord, that's a long one. So I'll let you pause that and read it if you really, really want to. And then pause and read. Cool. Let's jump on the coach. Unfortunately, there are certain things in a video series that I just can't do. And sitting and like reading every single lore entry and stuff like that, it's a bit too much for most viewers. And so anyways, I try to leave him on... His brother was on our side. What's up with the factions? The citizens of Amber are classified broadly into 2 categories, the Condatani and the Masquerada, those without Masquerines and those with, respectively. The Masquerada themselves are divided further into the Registry and the Semora, the latter of which comprises the 6 guilds of the city. There is a third faction not often spoken of until recent years, the Mask Runners, an encompassing term that refers to all owners of Masquerines who refuse to ally themselves with any of the Semora or the Registry and consists of dozens of smaller factions that exist too multitudinously to be chronicled here. Okay. So the Condatani don't have Marines and the Masquerada do, I guess. We don't know what a Masquerine is yet, though. I think the Masquerine is probably the mask that you wear on your face that makes you have like special powers and do all kinds of crazy like Transformers, Ninja Turtles, not even Ninja Turtles, like Power Rangers shit. Are there any more of those purple things around here? I'm gonna look around and see if I can find them all, because there's always achievements for stuff like that. Then I feel like an asshole when I don't get them all. You got to accomplish things. What a good day to be inside. It's like 104 outside right now. I'm not feeling going outside. Not at all. I'm just gonna stay inside all day today and just breathe air conditioning. Not feel guilty for it either.
Flashy. I expected the registry to be spending more on dealing with the war than prettying up their carriages.
Oh, actually, sir...
Don't get me wrong, I love the finish, but...
Sir, it's this one.
What? Oh. Well, the less attention we draw, the better for us anyway. Come on, let's see if this butte can get us through the... ages.
Presents out, all of you. Make no trouble for us, and you'll have none yourselves.
Sir, do it.
That's it, boys. Stop by again, you lot. It was a pleasure.
They're getting bolder by the day.
I would have liked to have seen how bold they felt if they knew he was an Inspectore. I bet they would have thought...
Ricardo!
Hear that, boys? An Inspectore.
You mean you no trouble?
Words spoken behind a blade. The Inspectore will fetch us some. We don't need the other two. Truly a pleasure.
We've got this!
Aw, man, they're all gonna jump me at once. Ain't that a bitch. Alright, let's fight these guys. Stabbity, stabbity, stabbity. Oh, you're dead. How you feeling right now? Puncture wounds, bleeding, death, suffering. Man, he just went 3v1. What a bamf. Someday I hope that I have a rapier and I go 3v1. That would just... You have to go on Wikipedia for that. Like, that would have to go into the life entry for your Wikipedia. Be like, one time he fought 3 guys who had, like, guns and shit, and all he had was a rapier, and he was teleporting all over the place, and he just jacked fools. He was considered to be one of the great masters of the sword. You know those actually exist? There are people, like, considered to be, like, the great masters over, like, the last 1,000 years. It's not talked about very much, but that's, like, a title you can have. Considered to be, like, one of the sword sages or whatever. I think there's an Italian one. There's a Japanese one. There's a couple different people that were known either for their steel-making ability or for their ability to just kill lots of people. Like, people would fight them like 10-on-1 and they'd just be jacking dudes hella hard.
So, Ricardo, you watched me fight.
He more than watched, sir. He was practically gawking.
Sister!
Relax. All I wanted to know is why you seem so surprised.
Well, 7 Inspectores and none would stoop to a level to have contadini like us present to watch them train.
Doesn't mean you can't steal a glance from the West Wing. The upper levels provide quite the view.
If you don't mind me saying, sir, you're awfully comfortable around us.
What do you mean?
People like us, I mean, contadini, maskless.
You mean people who have lives and dreams and all? I think I'd be more worrying if I was uncomfortable, no?
That horse runs like my dog does. All stiff-legged and awkward. My dog does that. He's like,
oh, it's been so long since I've heard that.
Heard what?
Slow down, please. That. The Pale Isle. For a city this dark to have a heart so bright. Let's go. This is new.
Extra security measures, sir, since the war began.
Business?
Transport.
And who are you transport... I see.
Problem, Ilencio?
Carry on.
apparently I'm the man. Ain't nobody questioned me.
Well, that wasn't very polite.
You don't expect them to treat war criminals with politeness, do you?
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to.
No. Stop the coach, please. I think I'd like a little time to myself, if you don't mind. I'll make my way up to the White Spire when I'm done.
Of course, sir. We'll be at the stables if you need to find us.
And with that, we will excuse ourselves from Masquerada. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today. I'm glad you could stop by. Excited about this title and excited to see what's going to go on with it. I will see you all in the next episode. It's been a blast, everybody, and I'm looking forward to finishing this one off. Bye-bye.